A veteran Yu-Gi-Oh player who's accomplished it all. Locals wins, regional tops, nationals, appearances. In this series, we conquer the final frontier. Duel Puzzles. The goal is to knock out every puzzle in one try in as little time as possible, starting with GBA World Championship 2006. Let's go. And we're back with some more Duel Puzzles. Eternal Flame, first one up for this video. Let's go. So we have 2100 damage to do, which is not a lot. 500 for us to work with. A familiar foe here in New Doria to punch through. We have Throwstone Unit, which offers a warrior-type monster, which is just itself to possibly destroy New Doria. Ancient Gear Soldier here. Option Hunter. Activate... Okay, so it looks like we can gain some life points there, which may be helpful. In hand, Premature Burial, Serial Spell, which essentially just copies a card, but looks like a normal spell card only. Super cool art, by the way. And Tremendous Fire, Smash. Just kidding, wrong series. But there's no way. There's no way that is the TCG art. Konami had to have censored that, right? But it's a burn card, inflicts 1,000 damage at the cost of 500 for us, so we can't even activate it right now without losing, and then Jinzo number 7. So if we Serial Spell Tremendous Fire, that's 2,000, so that's really close. Obviously, we don't have the life points for that. With this, if we crash, we can gain the original, the life points of the attack, so 1,300 or 900, but we can only crash with the 9. So they're baiting us a little bit by thinking we may have to destroy a monster. I actually think this is super easy. I'm not even going to wait on this one. I think we just crash this. Ouch. Take 300. We're going to activate this, gain some life points. Yes. Okay, 1,100. We will do this because that punches over for 1. Doesn't matter if we lose that. And look at that. It's at 2,000. Don't need Premature Burial. We just have to do 2,000 damage, which this will do. Right, yeah, there's 1,000. Leaves us at 600, and we are good. Leaves us at 100. Nice, clean, easy win for puzzle number 1. Let's go to puzzle number 2. All right, next up, puzzle number 2, Frog Family. So a bunch of frogs, and this scares me having this many cards to work with. 8,000 life points we have to deal. We have 1,000 for ourselves. They have the Dark Door, so we can only attack with one monster. So we're going to have to make a big one. Tadpole, which when it's destroyed, I can add tadpoles from deck to hand, of which I have none. Treeborn, which comes back in the standby, but doesn't matter because we need to win now. Magical Stone Excavation, so we can reuse some spells. We have double attack in our hand, so if we make one big monster, we can theoretically use that twice. But actually, I don't think that does anything because it says attack twice, not an additional attack. So if it can attack twice, I think that's still only 2 attacks. But we can reuse Polymerization or Des Croaking, which can destroy the Dark Door to punch through that. So maybe we don't need one big monster, maybe we need a bunch. But we've got another Tadpole, double attack, Treeborn, Desfrog, Dayfrog. I don't know how you say that. Can special from hand or deck up to the number of Tadpoles in grave, which we have 0, but we have a Desfrog here. Okay, I think I see. Yeah, that's what I thought. D3 Frog and the extra. So. Okay, and it gains 500 attack for each Treeborn Frog in grave. So this could get up to 3,500. If we double attack with 3,500, that's still not enough because that's 7,000. So how would we get the extra 500 damage? Or actually, no. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that gets up to 4,000. Okay, so I think this is fairly easy. We are going to... without thinking this through. And we have Koetsu, which I totally glossed over, which I don't know why we have Koetsu. I like this guy, though, because he can only equip to Aetsu. So there's not much that we can do with that. So that's just discard. So let's... Oh, wait a minute. I almost did something bad. We need to get 2 Tadpoles in the graveyard first. We can tribute one with this. We are going to need Polymerization. So since we'll need Polymerization, let's discard the Tadpole. And let's discard the Treeborn Frog because we want that in grave for the D3S Frog attack gain. Okay, so that's 1 Tadpole in grave, 2 Tadpoles in grave, and that'll grab us 2 more Des Frogs. And now what? That was my normal summon. Oh, but how do we get this last Treeborn frog out of here? I think I messed up somewhere in here, but let's... Okay, yeah, let's poly into this. Why did I click defense mode? Why did I click defense mode? But either way, I mean, that I don't think that matters because, like, we can do this, we can attack twice, but that's still just 7k. So, unfortunately, we only made it to puzzle number 2, and we already have to restart, so... What did we do wrong? What did we do wrong? I do think we need to poly still, but what if we bring this back? Oh. Yeah, that was dumb. Okay, so I didn't need to tribute this tadpole. I only needed to tribute that Treeborn frog. I stand corrected. Okay, hold on. First, let's do this. So we can get Treeborn engrave, and we can get Tadpole engrave. That's going to get us poly. Now we can do this. Tribute the Treeborn. Get our double Death Frogs. Wait, did I just summon the one from hand? Are you kidding me? Bruh. Okay, I'm bad. Alright, one more time. So, poly first. Tadpole, Treeborn. We need both of those engrave. Grab the poly. Summon a Death Frog, tribute the Treeborn, so we can get that extra attack gain. Make sure we grab the one from deck. And then that opens us up to be able to poly into D3S with these three in attack mode, which should put it at 4k, and then an easy double attack with one monster for game. Alright, took a couple retries, but we got it. Let's go to the next puzzle. Okay, puzzle number 3, equip power. Let's go. All right, 5,500 we got to do. We only have 100, so we can't take any damage, and if this dies, it doesn't matter. So we've got a lot of equip spells, one on each of these, so I think we're going to have to pick one. Guilford the Legend, right, brings back... Yep, equips as many as possible to a warrior type you control. So I can basically pick itself or something else. Hayabusa makes a second attack. If a player equips an equip card to this card, destroy the equip card. Oh, this card can't be destroyed by card effects. Okay, that was weird. But this can gain an additional attack for each equip card. So I probably want to equip everything to this. Yeah, I'm not even going to total this up. I think I'm just going to do it. We're going to tribute those two. Puts everything... Yep. On this, so that gains 3 attacks. Okay, actually, I'm just an idiot. As usual. Let's get back. All right, let's do some calculating, okay? So this can attack 2 times, because we'll have to equip something to Guilford to be able to get over Despair from the Dark. So 2 attacks. This gives it 800. That gives it 800, so that's 24. That's 4,800 total. And if we equip this, we can do 100 over that, plus 48. But that's not enough, right? Or am I missing something here? That's equipped there. So maybe we tribute the Benkei and the Iron Knight and put it on this, actually? Yeah, we're just going for it. So we're going to take this, which is going to put this at... 800 at 16, so 26, and that should actually be able to get it just high enough. Okay, yeah, that was super easy. Oh, please tell me that's enough. Yeah, that's enough. All right, nice. Easy dub. I'll catch you in the next puzzle. Okay, puzzle number 4, eliminate FGD. Let's get to it. FGD being 5 God Dragon in the OCG, so we're staring down that. We only have to do 100 points of damage, though, which is not much. They've got a Needleworm to mill cards from our deck to the graveyard, which we do have 5. We've got some sun beings, homunculus. What do we have in grave? DD Dynamites, DD Assailants, whatever. They've got a graveyard as well. Okay, let's see if this will come up. Banisher just banishes cards instead of sending to the grave, and Golden Homunculus gains 300. Okay. Giant Trinade doesn't seem like it does anything. Soul Release banishes cards, so it sounds like we're going to be trying to buff this up to punch through... I This is interesting. So we got to read these Magistus cards. Or these Helios cards, sorry. Become the number of banished monsters times 200. During the end phase, you can special it. That's not going to be helpful in the end phase. Banished monsters times 100. And this is just banished cards. So this is going to be the thing that gets us over Five-Headed Dragon. And we need something to attack over that to mill these 5 to get this up there. But we also need to summon at least one of these things. Okay, so I think this is pretty safe in that... Oh, I messed up already. I'll explain it as we go, but I need to get one more card banished. I should have set this in Giant Tornaded so that it would get banished because I know that's going to come up in the math. So it might be premature, but we're going to restart and we're going to get this Giant Tornado out of our hand. Now that's banished. Now we're going to banish 5 cards. It's got to be ours because Homunculus does not gain off of the opponent's. Great, so now he's at 36, and if we do this, this will become the attack. But how do we do the damage is the problem. Right? So, like, we can attack both of these things. So we can't tribute this Banisher. I don't think we can tribute this Banisher for this, because then we won't be able to banish everything. We have to summon this. There's no choice. That can at least attack into the Needleworm to mill the rest and buff this up. This is probably going to have to attack as well. But now we just... Oh, special summon. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason not to do that. Cool. So that'll do it again. 600. Oh, no. Did we mess up? What could we have done differently? Because this is not going to punch through that. Very interesting. Let's just go to battle. We definitely missed something here. I can take a certain amount of damage. If I attacked into that, I'd take 500, so I would live with 100. And then, theoretically, this would be able to attack over this, and that'd be able to attack over that, but that doesn't quite do anything for us. But we're going to do this anyway. Take the 500, we'll mill. Now this can punch over this, no problem. And this can punch over this, but where's the extra damage come from? Yeah, so we lost again. Okay. Okay. This is going to be a long one because that felt pretty straightforward. Man, I can't really see anything different that we're supposed to do because there's no way to get any of these banished cards back. There's no way to access any of these cards in the deck, right? And there's nothing, like, these don't matter to us either. So this is going to give us some boost. Then maybe we do this first? Okay, I see what we did wrong. We activated the soul release too early. Because we need one more monster specifically to be banished because these gain off of monsters. So we do 1, 2. Oh no, Helios got banished. But this is just monsters in general. Okay. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I think the other one has to be one of their monsters. That might make Homunculus too low, though. No, because that still goes. Okay, so now... Yeah, this is it. Now we can attack over this. Mill our 5. This just barely gets over this. And Banisher of the Light will deal the final damage. And we get a dub. Alright, cool. I'll catch y'all in the next puzzle. Alright, next puzzle, Anteater Hunter. Let's get it. So we have to do 3,900. We have 100 to work with. We're punching through a Spirit Reaper and a Mirror Force. And we have no Ancient Gears this time. They've got a Karibo in deck. We're working with a Disciple of the Forbidden Spell. When this card is summoned, declare different monster card attributes equal to the number of this in your graveyard. If this... Okay. Destroys... Attacks a monster that has a declared attribute. Destroy it without the effect. So that's how we get through that. We have Chainsaw Insect, which will give them a card if we attack with it, basically, and give them the Karibo to block another attack. And then Excellion. Always thought this card was interesting when I was a kid. When it's normal summoned, okay, it doesn't really matter because it was not normal summoned. Okay, next to be lost. Select a face-up monster you control. Send from your deck to the graveyard with the same name. That's probably for the Disciple of the Forbidden Spell or the Excellion, which either one. Add a card. Okay, so we're probably meant to destroy this Excellion and add another copy, because then we can get its normal summoned effect, which it can gain some attack and swing in. And then we're probably meant to next to be lost this Disciple, so we can call... Or no, that's when it's summoned, though. Interesting. And then we can grab the Karibo out of their hand. And then we have Anteater eating Ant. Oh my goodness. Can't be normal summoned or set. Must be special summoned by sending 2 spell traps you control to the graveyard. Okay, so there's a lot going on here. And you can target a spell trap your opponent controls and destroy it. But we can't attack with it at that time. So we're definitely going to have to summon this, because there's no other way to get past the Mirror Force. I would think that the Forceful Sentry is one of the spell traps that we can send with this, because by the time they have the Karibo in hand, it'll be battle phase, and we won't be able to activate this till main phase 2, so they'll be able to block our attack, and we won't be able to do any more damage. So this is definitely one of the ones that we are sending for Anteater eating Ant. But what's the other one? Generation Shift adds a card with the same name. So we can add this to get around this. Okay, this pops that, and we'll have 2,000, 1,500, and then 24. So I think that does it. So I think it's next to be lost. That will do it. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit next to be lost and Forceful Sentry. And then we are going to use this to get rid of that Mirror Force. That was a special. Now we're going to Generation Shift into this. And we're going to declare Darks once we summon it to get past the Spirit Reaper. Dark. And then we just go to battle. And if this card attacks a monster, yep. So we'll destroy it. Cool, and that should be easy as long as... Oh, this can't attack. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. All right, easy dub, easy dub. I'll catch y'all in the next puzzle. All right, next puzzle, the Elemental Hero. Let's get it. We are staring down a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. We have to do 6,000 damage through that, and we have 1,400 ourselves. We do have a bunch of cool Elemental Hero cards. Skyscraper's going to boost our stuff by 1,000, which is cool. We're definitely going to have to fuse into at least one thing. We have an extra polymerization in deck, and we have a couple different fusions to choose from. It looks like Shining Flare and Flame Wingman. We'll probably need both of these. Yeah, we'll probably need to go into that and then go into this. Gains 300 attack, and if it destroys it, inflict. Okay. And we'll be able to bring back the Flame Wingman, so we'll be able to do a lot here. So, okay, Miracle Fusion, right, banishes, which this is also one of probably my favorite Elemental Hero card. Don't know why, but I really like it. So that's going to come into play as like one of our last plays. We can already fuse into something, and we can Premature Burial. I don't think we'll need this Rottweiler, but we'll see. This is easy to grab this. I think we can safely do this. And then we can substitute a material if we need to. So the first thing we're going to have to do, I think, is go into Flame Wingman, because we can't go into anything else. So let's do that. And go into Flame Wingman. Okay. So now we have that. And to go into Shining Flare Wingman, we need Flame Wingman plus Sparkman, so both of these. So I guess that's where our Poly comes in. But then we can't Miracle Fusion. This is interesting. So where does the Rottweiler come in? If it's destroyed, you can target an Elemental Hero card and a Polymerization and add them to hand. We definitely don't have the life points to crash that. We can get up to 31. 300 attack for each hero card in the grave. So maybe we're not supposed to use the Miracle Fusion. Let's Poly, because we're going to have to get that Sparkman off board. So that's going to give us a 3,700. So that can now punch through that for 200 damage. But that is not going to be nearly enough. Rottweiler we can summon for 800 more. And if we summon back something, one of these Elemental Heroes, then that means this will lose 300 attack. Oh, wait, this is going to do 200 plus 45. Okay, I'm dumb. Yeah, I'm just an idiot. So that's 47, so I only need to do 1,300 damage. Here's 1,800 of it. And... okay, cool. Yep, got it. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. King of the Swamp. So then we keep all the attack boosts. So let's do this. So we attack into this. Skyscraper kicks in. 45. 800. 500. Another easy dub. Let's do one more puzzle before we get out of here. Okay, final puzzle of the video. This is Towards Tomorrow. Looks like a doozy. Let's get it. 8,000 damage, punching through a full board and Karibo. We only have 1,000 to work with. Goodness gracious. Okay. Marshmallow cannot be destroyed by battle. Firefox in the end phase comes back. Whatever, it doesn't matter. This dude, and this dude. Okay. We've got Hita, Asa, Area, and Win, which takes control of stuff. Okay, so we'll have to pick which one of those to do. And we're going to inflict some damage. Special summon. Send a card from hand to grave, so we'll definitely have to do that. And we'll have to do... Okay. So I think we just need to take the right attribute and then use the right amount of this, but we still have to do 8,000 damage, which this might come into it. Oh, these can special summon from deck? That's super cool. Interesting. So this, they probably have unique effects. This does piercing. They all do piercing. Okay. So we definitely need to get rid of this Karibo. It's just, like, what order do we do all of this in? I think we'll keep this. We'll go ahead. Well, what do they have a water monster? They do. So let's just start here. And I'm just kind of winging this. I'm not figuring this out from the beginning. So we're going to take that. So now, if we want to, we can special this by sending both of those. But we have to do this. Tributing this, because it's lower attack. Activate card effect. No, let's not chain. Let's get rid of that Karibo. Okay, so that's a start. We can take control of an Earth, which that I don't think does anything for us. We can take control of a Fire, which doesn't matter. I definitely think we need to take... but we can't take the Marshmallow. So this is unable to be destroyed by battle. And we're not going to be able to punch through it. We don't have anything... Or I guess this, because we could place Marshmallow on the bottom of the deck. Okay, but we can do some extra damage here with Kurenai. And I can tribute an Earth and target one other Earth in my graveyard and special it. So... Tribute one Earth monster and target one other level 4. Let's do the Earth stuff, because we'll probably need that. So we'll take the Earth monster. Now what do we tribute? We don't have... I guess we do this first? But no, we need an Earth on board to be able to do this. But this targets one other and we don't have one. So did we mess up here? Is there a way to get another Earth? I think we messed up, but let's do this, I guess. Oh, well, we can tribute this and then get... Okay, so we can do that in battle phase. So we didn't mess up just yet. So we're not summoning water. This can take a wind. And then we can pop that to get Firefox or Marshmallow out of the way. These are definitely late game stuff. So let's do this. Take this. And now do we just summon? Oh, this is tough, man. This is tough. Because we can also do this in the battle phase. We can, like, attack with the big win into this, do 1550 or however much, and then get rid of it so we can attack with the rest. So I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're saving that. So we're going to do this. And then this is simply going to take the fire. The question is... Yeah, no, we definitely summon the one from deck. Okay. I feel good about this. I haven't done any math, but I feel good about this. So we are going to do this. We're going to attack with Win. Activate a card effect. No. Sure. Whatever. Then we are going to tribute this to place that on the bottom of the deck. Then we can swing in for some damage. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I don't know. I think this is going to be enough. And then we'll Kurogane, summon that back. Do 500, and then just a stunt on him. In battle phase, we're going to do this. Let's go. First try. Totally winged that, but very happy with the result. All right. Think I'm going to end the video there. If you guys liked the video, drop a like, all that other stuff. Leave a comment. Let me know if you guys figured this out like way before I did. Also leave a comment if you want me to keep doing these videos. Because this one, they're not quite as good as the Smash or Pass, but I do like doing these as well. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos. I'm JP Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.